Hello brew tubers, and welcome to the brew shed for the first brew day of 2022. It is the 20th of February, so yes, I've not actually brewed in an awfully long while. I don't in fact remember the last brew day. It was sometime in November, I think, or possibly December. But yes, I've been asked to make some beer for a event in Watford. So yes, I'm knocking something together, and when I say knocking something together, I genuinely mean that in the full sense of the word. This is going to be a bit of a Frankenstein's monster of a beer. I found some grains to use up, and I don't even know what hops I'm using yet. Probably Citra and something else fresh and fruity. So yes, the grain bill as it stands is 3 kilos of Warminster Maris Otter low colour, and we're using 1.5 kilos of Warminster wheat malt. Then it is 1 kilo of Warminster mild ale malt, 1 kilo of Lemondrop from Viamans, and some Thomas Fawcett caramel, 500 grams of. USO5 to ferment with. Going to mash in at 65 degrees Celsius, so it should give a 4.6% beer, but I am anticipating the efficiency to be lower. Don't know why, but I am. So yeah, we'll see what happens. As I said, the hops, I'll probably definitely be using Citra, and I'll see what is in my hop fridge. I think I've got some Equinox and Eldorado, I've got some Calypso, I've got some Lemondrop, I've got some British varieties like Jester and Onicana, Mystic, I think I've got some Mystic, I've got some Cashmere. Yeah, so I'll have a delve through and see what I find, see what takes my fancy, and yeah, I'll make it probably around the 20 IBU marks, perhaps 25. And yeah, have one bittering hop addition and then a late hop addition, like sort of 5-minute flame out time, and a dry hop of some description. So yeah, still very much in the planning stages at this moment. At least I've got the malt sort of ready. I don't know why I even brought Lemondrop malt. I'm sure at one point I had a recipe idea in mind, or I was going to do a recipe out of the Bible or something like that, but yes, that was a long time ago. I've forgotten, didn't brew it, forgot what I was going to brew, so you know, instead of it taking up shelf space, I'm going to use this bloody stuff up. So yes, right, on to the mashing in stage. So I've had a look around and I've found some Lemondrop, so I shall be making a Citra and Lemondrop American wheat beer if the BCJP guidelines in Brewfather are to be believed. So yes, the hop schedule will be 10 grams of Citra at the start of the boil, 60-minute boil. Then in the last 10 minutes, 30 grams of Citra, 30 grams of Lemondrop. In the last minute, around flame out, 30 grams of Lemondrop and 10 grams of Citra, and then 40 grams of Lemondrop dry hop at day 10, I don't know, whatever. So yes, we'll see what happens. Making a 40-litre batch as well. So yeah, onto the water additions. Calcium chloride into the mash water, Epsom salt, and the gypsum. So first malt addition is the caramel. There we go, 500 grams. Second malt addition is the Lemondrop, 1 kilogram. Two kilograms of Maris Otter low colour. further kilo of Maris Otter and a kilo of mild ale malt. And finally 1.5 kilos of wheat malt. So with all the grain stirred in, we'll take that top cap off, stick the top plate in and switch on the recirculation pump and adjust it to a gentle drizzle thing, and onto the sparge. And we're coming up to the start of the boil, just keeping that foam under control, and once it reaches hop break we'll start the timer and start adding hops. So the first hop addition at the start of the boil is 10 grams of Citra. So the last 10 minutes of the boil, in goes a proto flock and the 30 grams of Citra and 30 grams of Lemondrop. As you can see, I've got a new hop spider as well, which is quite cool. The last 1 minute of the boil, in goes 10 grams of Citra and 30 grams of Lemondrop. So that is the end of the boil. The recirculation is on, the flame is out, and the chiller unit has just been switched on. So we transferred the beer to the fermenter and just sprinkling the yeast on top. Sprinkly, sprinkly, sprinkly. So that's going to ferment at 18 degrees Celsius for a week and a bit. So that is the end of brew day, 1.039 on the hydrometer. I was expecting 1.046 according to the recipe, but I collected an extra 4 or 5 litres of wort, so it's about right. It should make a 4.2% beer, which is sort of bang on the money of what I wanted. I wanted something towards the lower half of the 4%, so yeah, we'll see what it's like. A bit darker than anticipated, but I don't think it will matter too much. The only thing I'm slightly worried about is the hops. So it's the first time using this combination, yeah, some of the hops, although they're freshly opened, aren't the newest hops I've used. So we'll see how it turns out. I'm going to dry hop it in a couple of days' time with some more Lemondrop, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed it'll be okay. Using the USO5 as the fermenting yeast, and yeah, probably be kegged, and we'll see how it goes when we get round to drinking it. Smooth brew day. I prepared quite a bit the day before, so collected the water, sort of cleaned out the brewing device thingy, and the fermenters were cleaned after the last usage, so yeah, just a bit of a clean up yesterday just to get them fresh for today, and yeah, tidied up, all cleaned up, ready to go for the next one, whenever that will be, whatever that might be. So yeah, all good. The only thing which is slightly annoying is the fermenters. The control panels don't have a good electrical connection to the back plate. I have thought about going for the wireless option, but I might be upgrading the fermenters in the future, so yeah, things to think about on that front. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you again for the next one. Bye bye.